So I'm having a second go at the Soledar scenario, mainly because I want to rebalance things, basically so there's more indirect fire on both sides. I'm not sure whether I give anyone an advantage, but so it's the same setup. If you recall what happened before, we didn't really get to attack this. We tried to attack this, but it didn't work. We've got more now, so no, they don't have any air defense. We can safely use our drones. Nothing. 1.1. Well, going to use our artillery. So we're truly blowing that town up, and they're not really looking too phased. I mean, 4.8. Probably not enough to attack. We'll keep our air defense with them this time. And let's do an attrition. Oops. Let's actually choose it. An attrition. Nothing. And we do an attrition here. No. Okay, so on the ground it's similar. So it's the Ukrainian turn. Now they've got a bit more to start off with. And what I'm going to do this time, I didn't do it last time, but I'm going to move him out and keep these, try to get as far forward as I can. I'm not going to do anything there, but right, so we really want to put everything we can onto this. .1, that's looking promising. So we got their air defense unit. What's their irregulars on now? 2.35. .8. And we've still got drones. This is more like the I mean, it might be a bit too much in the Ukrainians' favour now. This is more like what I was angling at before, because they've had a unit come on. .15. We could almost attack it, but I don't think we will. There's a stalemate there, but it's pretty much been destroyed. So, but we get special forces now, and we're going to focus our artillery on getting rid of their air defense units, which are in the open. Ooh. So we haven't taken them out. So the question is, we can probably use our drones over here, take the rest of that out next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can try that as well. So they're on. Probably be okay there. We could probably use the drones here. And I don't think we're going to get any air defense cover though, so that's okay. 0.6, 0.5, 1.3, 2.4. I'm going to leave him to recover. I don't want to use him. Wow, 4.1 an exchange. So they're holding out there. And I'm not going to attack because I did it last time. The odds are not good. So, now the Ukrainians obviously want to start off taking these special forces out like we did last time. Half strength. Really useful to take them out in the open. Got them. And here, let's see what damage we can do here. Route. Okay, so they're holding their ground this time. But we still want to take this air defense unit out. We should be able to do it now. Yes. And that guy's fairly well hit. So now we can start to do a lot more. 1.4, 3.45. Okay. Wow, he's holding in there. Really holding in there. There's no shifting him, is there? 11 depressions, which meant he would have gone on 60%. 11 depressions. I think we can afford to assault that, but we can definitely afford to assault it with this unit. So we've taken that. He's at 1.4 dug in. See, I don't want to stack anything up. I can do it like that. Oh, okay. Right, so the Ukrainians are now got some options. We're probably better off going for these ones here. Let's try and split it. That's not splitting it, is it? Let's do the other one here. Oops. And artillery. Okay. Sort of feels a lot better. You know, we still can't really afford to attack. I mean, I guess we could, but it would be coming out of our defences, and I don't think we want to do that. Let's at least try and keep the air defence units in the urban environments. Okay. It's a Russian turn now. Well, they probably feel so they might be able to take that, but we're going to want to come down here now. We want to start pounding on these units. We want to make sure we can take this. We've got air. Let's get this air defense unit. See, it provides food for thought. I'm sort of thinking, well, are they prioritising targeting air defence units in the way that I am there? Because obviously you're not supporting your infantry when you're doing that. He's still there. 9.1. Should be able to get him next turn. So we can use our drones here. Now he's dug in, so they're going to be they're going to get hard. Well, 1.2, that's good. 0.5, half strength. 2.1. I think we're going to have to try an assault here. Three to 1. We've got the DE. And hopefully we should get the DE again here. He's still only retreated. Can't really follow up, but we've got air defense units. Let's leave him there. Right. Okay, Ukraine. Well, they're going to want to go for this air defense unit. $7.5. The thing is, do we go for it? A drone is probably worth the risk. I think actually when you do that, you don't get to target that until he's on his own. He's a 5. I'm not going to go anymore because I don't want to risk losing a drone. He needs to retreat. Shouldn't have left the drone on his own. Maybe we can get some armor there. Look at that. Okay, so that's that. I'm not going to use any of the drones because I don't want to risk losing any. I think we took 2 chances and that was more than enough. So the Russians. Well, we've got to get these this air defense unit. I did put more air defense units in, and there's another one over there. Got him. But there's another one there. And they're spawning there. I thought they would come on the side of the road. Let's see if we can get him. So we're spending all our time focusing on their air defense units. But if we don't, they just build up. We've got to take them at some point. What's he on? 5.6. Got him. So we destroyed. So as soon as they bring them onto the battlefield, they get destroyed. And again, there's a lot of rhetoric in it. You see a lot of them being destroyed. And, the rhetoric is sort of, just bring them on to be destroyed. But it would make sense because they're quite useful for stopping the drones. Now we can fly our drones wherever we want. And I think I'd like to destroy that unit, stop him recovering. It shouldn't take more than one. Got him. And let's use a drone strike here. Right. Hmm. Two, three, four, five, 6, 7. but better off just leaving him there. He's still recovering. We've got special forces. Oh, look at that. We got more. Air defense. Leave him there. Good. So we can go for this mechanized unit with our anti-tank equipment. Go for an assault here. Push them back. So we push out special forces in there. And our armor. Right. Okay. So, got even more drones now, I think. I think we're going to go both sides reinforcements. But we've got to use our artillery, definitely, to take out this stack first. One hit should do it. Nope. 9.1. Oh, we don't want to be committing everything. Got him. Okay, and now we can focus on this stack. With some luck, because they're in the open. And then that's 2.6, that's okay. That's a start. That's sort of okay. Not as good, but still okay. 6.5. Thing is, he's got the irregulars on top of him, and they're only at 1.3. So we're faced now with not using our drones because we don't want to lose them. Oh, the Ukrainians, the same old challenge that they've got, but it's sort of an important decision. But do we want to risk losing them? Because we've got this big stack here, and I think that we need to wipe that out if we can, regardless of the air defense risk. It's only one unit, half strength. So 2.9, 1.6, 0.6. So it wasn't particularly great, but that's a big stack of vulnerable stuff there. So all these forces are ploughing into the meat grinder, as they call it. I don't think we can afford a counter-attack there at all. The Russians, okay. So they've got no air defences. Interesting really, because there's so many places to attack, but they're all just little units. There's no sort of real big stacks. I mean, the option would be this stack here or this stack here. I mean, we could do some of these, but we really want to be focusing on making ground here. I think we should go for this stack in the first instance, because then we can move into there, get a footing. Zeros. So they're just holding their ground as ever. Drones. Got one of them. What's he on now? 3.4. Let's whittle him down. 0.85. Try and take out his tanks. Grand assault of Soledar. DR, push them out. Maybe we didn't want to occupy it. That's fine, we just move everyone in there. It's the objective. We've still got some offensive capability, so let's use our mechanized on that, because he should be easy. And then we've got this guy, but I don't like the odds really. So, end the turn. Right. Now the Ukrainians really want to get rid of this air defense unit first. Got it. That gives them a lot of flexibility now, and I think it's really going to rain down death on that. No effect, no effect, no effect. That's hardly sort of like Oh, that's a bit better. 3.8, 1.8, 4.2. Drones. Oh, first drone shot down. Six point two, 4.1, 7.2. They're not up to much now. So much so. 1. So he's now 5.1. It's tempting to do a massive assault. Because we do have armor. You can't get into the battle. This is just a pot shot. Because I feel, it's just 32 minutes into the game. Yes! We pushed them out of Soledar. It's not just a push, is it? I mean, I don't think we can follow that up with an attack, but taken Soledar again. Tanks. I mean, on the sort of this simulation front, to be quite honest, I don't really know whether this is sort of making any sense. But I think it is slightly. I'm not going to play it any more than that because I'm tired and I've got other things to do. I've already done another one of 30 minutes, so. But I think that, we end that turn now. With it's all down to these assets. There's no air defense coming on. I mean, we should be able to damage all of that, but this stack will probably be blown away. Well, let's just go for another turn, because I think this turn could really sort of give us an idea of what's actually going to happen. So we're using all our artillery. So Soledar is just a big pile of rubble now, because we've been blowing it up with artillery and drones continually. Unfortunately, we're not doing a lot of damage to these people. So the Russians have lost the drone. So the battle for Soledar is afoot, and they haven't shifted that stack, and they're not going to try. We might be able to move this unit out. That's at 9.2. Their special forces are at 9.2. It's the Russian turn though. See what we can do here with these anti-tank units against their tank units. They're still alive. Still recovering. He's recovering. Use him. Bring him in here to help support that. Two 2.6, 5, 6, 7. It'd be possible, but I think it's going to be tight because all out these units they've not got any combat capability really. And they're probably over 5, so the irregulars won't work. Right, we'll leave it at that because this is what I wanted to get to. Okay, so the Ukrainians. Well, we'll start off by blowing these special forces up because we missed them last time. And we got them. Just one round and they were gone. We're now going for that big stack again. And it's starting to crumble. They are starting to evaporate. They're in the open there, so it should be a little more effective. Shot down. They've lost 2 drones now. That was really not very good. 5.75, 3.5. Not really in a position to counterattack. I'm not going to move forward this turn. I'm not going to do any attacks. I'm going to sort of assume because I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to end the Ukraine turn, do the Russian turn, and see what damage we can do against this stack. Because this will tell this. If we can't damage this, the Ukrainians will get the upper hand. So we routed mechanized and irregulars. So it's now not really a stack. We've got armor in there and irregulars. I mean, if we were playing fairly, the Ukrainians would have actually been able to shuffle around and maybe reinforce that stack, so it's a bit tougher. But they haven't been able to shift it out. The units that are up against it are all damaged. So we might be able to possibly take it, but because of, I've just been jumping about, I'm not going to even try. It's a sort of stalemate type thing, which is how I intended it to be. It's still ending up with lots of units in a front line, but I don't think we can avoid that with a hex and counter game. I could maybe reduce the number of units that come on, but it's interesting. I mean, if you were to print a player, you could vary the factors, to represent, the situation more accurately. It's interesting, really. I'd like to play it again, but I really don't have time. Okay, I'll leave it at that, and I'll speak to you later. Cheerio.